Some Christmas stories are filled with joy, but this one is cursed. Have you ever wondered what happens to those who dare decorate a Christmas tree with a dark past? Well, you're about to find out. Welcome to the legend of the haunted Christmas tree, where the holiday spirit takes a terrifying twist. It was a cold December night in the small mountain village of Norrweld, where snow blanketed the earth in a thick sheet of white. Every house twinkled with lights, and the scent of gingerbread filled the air. But in the center of the village stood a massive, ancient Christmas tree, adorned with ornaments so old they looked as though they were from another century. Legend had it that the tree had been standing for hundreds of years, brought to life by a dark spirit that no one dared to speak of. As the villagers gathered for the Christmas Eve celebration, whispers filled the air. The spirit is waking up again. Before going through the remaining story, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more stories and laughs. Let's continue. On the outskirts of Norrweld, a mysterious stranger arrived, cloaked in a heavy, dark coat that seemed to blend into the night. He moved with a purpose, though his face remained hidden beneath a wide-brimmed hat. The villagers had never seen him before, and his presence only added to the growing unease. Gap 2S. The stranger walked straight to the ancient Christmas tree, his eyes seemingly fixed on the strange black star at its top. He muttered something under his breath, words that no one could hear but felt in their bones. The air grew colder, and the whispers among the villagers turned to fearful murmurs. Who was this man? And what was his connection to the dark spirit of the tree? Gap 2S. Without warning, the stranger raised his hand and the black star began to glow, casting an eerie light over the village square. The villagers gasped, stepping back in fear. The stranger lowered his hand and the light faded, but the feeling of dread remained. He turned to the villagers and spoke, his voice calm but filled with a chilling certainty. "The curse has been awakened. Only I can help you now." One by one, the villagers decorated the tree, unaware of the curse that had been cast upon it. The first few ornaments went up without a hitch, but as the last ornament, a strange black star was placed on the top. A cold chill swept through the village. It was then that the first scream was heard. At first it sounded like the wind, but no, it was a voice, low and guttural, murmuring from the darkness of the woods surrounding the village. "You have awakened me. Now you must pay." The villagers turned pale, realizing they were not alone. The ground beneath the tree began to shake. The Christmas lights flickered and died. The trees surrounding the village groaned as if they were alive, bending and twisting. Then, through the mist, a figure appeared, tall, thin, with dark, hollow eyes. An ancient spirit wrapped in the remains of tattered Christmas decorations. It was the spirit of the tree keeper, a being that had been bound to the tree centuries ago, cursed to return every Christmas Eve to take a life. It had been waiting for the right moment, and now it was here. The villagers ran in every direction, but no matter where they went, they could hear the voice of the tree keeper in the wind, whispering their names, calling them toward the cursed tree, and with every step they took, they felt their warmth slip away, replaced by an icy dread. One brave villager, young Thomas, stood his ground and cried out, "We will not let you take us." But the tree keeper simply laughed, the sound like broken glass grinding against stone. "You cannot escape your fate," it crooned. "The tree is hungry, and it will feed tonight." As the last candle on the tree flickered out, the village fell into total darkness. And that was when the final scream echoed through the night, loud, frantic, and full of terror. When the villagers gathered the next morning, the tree stood silent, its branches now draped in blood-red ribbons. No one ever spoke of that night again. The tree was cut down, but the legend never died. And every Christmas, those who dare to visit Norrweld hear whispers on the wind, urging them to return to the tree, where a new spirit is waiting to claim its next victim. Some legends never die. They wait, dormant, for the right moment to return. So remember this: the Christmas tree isn't always filled with cheer. Sometimes it's a doorway to something far darker. What happened in Norrweld could happen anywhere, even to you.